AM 1050, KCAA, NBC News Radio, and LA Talk Radio from the Hilton at LAX, the 11th Annual Conscious Life Expo.
I was in Los Angeles for the 10th Annual Conscious Life Expo in 2011, meeting and greeting with many ufologists and interviewing George Noory of Ancient Aliens. It went so well that I decided to go the very next year and interview George Noory and many other guests, and UFO researcher David Reynolds of Unarius.
He talks about government and that he's just so fed up with the intrusion that government is doing in everybody's lives, where he simply says, leave me alone. Give me my toaster and my radial tires and my television, but please leave me alone.
Individual empowerment. In fact, we're entering an age of individual super empowerment, because what's happening right now is that 4 technologies are converging. Bits, or our computer science, atoms, or nanotechnology, neuroscience, brain science, and our genetic science. B-A-N-G. Bang. It's all converging in human skin. In Palo Alto, in Hong Kong, Shanghai, all the computer companies are chomping at the bit to take my iPhone out of my hand and put it in my skin. And they're developing a new skin for humanity that will be wired up to the grid, with a new souped-up internet consciousness, artificially intelligent grid that is coming out of CERN near Geneva, Switzerland.
That's where the fax comes out, too.
That's happening right now. And so what we're going to see is the next iteration.
Text messages and the phones on us.
The next iteration of humanity will have the it factor. Forget about the X factor, they'll have the it factor, IT factor. The new skin embedded within us, tattooed within us. And there are people that are choosing that by putting the roaches in their ears and all the other implant technology that's being developed. There's another choice, though, and I call that the O factor. And that doesn't stand for orgasm, but it could. Because it should. What we're talking about is O stands for 360 degrees or wholeness. We have a new consciousness revolution that is taking humans and turning them into more whole.
Hello, everyone. Hello, George. Hello, panel. George, I'd like to congratulate you on your great new talk show. Big fan. Beyond belief. I wanted to ask you about one of your recent guests, Leonard Coldwell, renowned doctor. He actually has the best cancer cure rate. And another part, two-part question. I want to ask you about 1997 when Art Bell received a very strange, I'm sure you already know what I'm talking about, a strange phone call from Area 51 where you guys apparently went to a backup system. You guys actually got shut down. The guy sounded scared, paranoid. It was really ominous listening to it. So I wanted to get your thoughts on your great new talk show, Leonard Coldwell, your guest, and again, that very ominous phone call that took place in 1997, I believe.
Okay, well, let me address the 1997 one first. He was the one who went dark, the person who made the call, not the show. And it was a very strange phone call about Area 51, of which Sean has been. Sean was one of the first people to go to Area 51.
We were calling, I think Art's first big national show was 91 when we were calling him from the payphone out in front of the little alien.
They chased you away up there, didn't they?
Yeah, it's like that's how I got on Coast to Coast.
So
it was still Area 50.
He was gone. Nobody knows what happened.
Yeah, back in Area 50.
That weird voice was. So now we know who that weird, freaking out voice was. It was Sean David.
You never know. So that was that. The television show, of course, it's an internet-based program. We're doing Ancient Aliens, as you know, on the History Channel, but this was something that they wanted to experiment with, and it's going very, very well for us. If you're interested, just go to GuyMTV.com/George, and you get 10 days free. Take advantage of it. Do that. And as far as Leonard Coldwell, he says his cancer hit rate is 90+%. That's remarkably high. He's a naturalist, which I'm into. I think you need to do both of that. My sister, by the way, just had a brain tumor taken out. She's got stage 4 cancer. I cannot convince her to do anything natural, so she's going through the traditional chemotherapy and radiation. And it's heartbreaking for the family to see that unfold. Doctors tell her, well, you might have 1 or 2 years. So far, everything seems to be in check, but I wish she was doing some natural things, many things you already know about, to augment. If you want to use traditional medicine, that's fine. But
What's your sister's name, George?
Linda.
Why don't everybody stop for a moment and take a deep breath, focus that love of yours on George, and that through George it passes to Linda, so that maybe there will be that moment she feels that what her brother is trying to do, and the love and the reason for why he's trying to do it, we help it be conveyed through him to her. Take a breath. And send that love to George for Linda. Maybe we are helping.
I decided to attend my good friend and friend of LA Talk Radio, Gail Thackray, spiritual educator and medium's free workshop, and get an interview with her regarding her 2013 predictions.
I feel that we really manifest everything in our lives. So I don't want to predict, some kind of earthquake or anything like that. I don't want to put it in people's minds. I really think that, especially this year, that the energy is that we can manifest whatever we want to have in our lives. I used to read tarot cards, and I said, but it is kind of what we make of it. It shouldn't be. Everything right now is what we thought about in the past. And so what we think about the future is what we create. But there is kind of an energy for the year. And I think this year has a lot of energy about family. So you see a lot of celebrities having babies, and there'll be a lot of pregnant bellies and celebrities talking about getting married and family. I guess let's talk about technology. That's going to go crazy this year. A lot of people using phones for purchasing things. And I think we'll see, we think about a lot of technology already, but I think it's going to go crazy this year. Health, I think people are going to be a lot more concerned about what they're eating this year. And more about buying local products, farmers market.
This is Bruce Montalvo signing out from Los Angeles, California.
The 11th annual Conscious Life Expo was sponsored by Gaia TV.